We've just finished our A-levels and we have decided that university is not for us. We'd like to get a job and we'd like to start making some money. Just Work Tutoring. Hello everyone, Joanna Wilson here for day 7 of 20 days to plan. Now today we are talking about finding a job. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, it's something that quite a lot of people dread, but hopefully with the top tips I'm going to give you today, I can make it a little easier for some or all of you out there. So the first piece of advice I'd give to those of you out there who this applies to is to begin now. It's so important to start your research and to start looking around as soon as you possibly can. Yes, we're celebrating and yes, this is a really exciting time of our lives, but before we know it, we've lost 2 to 3 to 6 months and we've not really gained anything in terms of a career. So first thing we need when applying for jobs is a CV. Most job applications require you to hand in a CV, a curriculum vitae. If anyone knows how to pronounce the V word for CV, then let me know in the comments down below, but we need one. Now CVs summarise your personal details, your qualifications, your skills, your previous work experience, and have the details of any references that you may have. These may be from your school or they may be from past employers, and they can recommend you for the jobs that you're applying for. If you'd like a more in-depth overview of how to write a CV, then definitely comment that down below. All of these top tips, not only throughout the education system, but afterwards and into a career, is something that I'm looking to support people with. So if that's something you might be interested in, then do let me know. The next thing we need to do when looking for a job is our research. It's so important that when you go into a job, it's something that you're happy with and something that you enjoy and something that you can see yourself going down and spending a lot of time in the future doing. If that's not the thing we find straight away, or in our first couple of jobs even, that's absolutely fine, but doing your research will hopefully filter out a lot of jobs that you don't want to do, even if you don't necessarily find the one that you do. A few websites are great on this. Careers service websites. UCAS actually has its own careers service section, so do take a look at that. Also, not only for research purposes, but job application purposes, there are lots and lots of websites out there. Indeed Jobs, Total Jobs, Retail Choice, lots and lots of different websites that may specialise in a particular job or career that you are looking for. So yeah, do your research and use the internet to see where you might see yourself fitting in the job world society. A thing that we may do when looking for a job is consider an apprenticeship. Now, we've spoken in a previous video about apprenticeships and they can vary in length from 6 months to 6 years, and you often come out of an apprenticeship with a qualification. You will be paid significantly less if you are doing an apprenticeship, because an apprenticeship's minimum wage is lower than that of a normal job. However, you will come out of the other end with a qualification. So it's weighing up the pros and cons of doing an apprenticeship and deciding what you want to come out of the job for the next couple of years. Now, when you apply for a job, it's often that you will be called in to have an interview if they are interested in you as a candidate, and preparing for that interview is key to the success and potentially to getting that job offer. A couple of quick top tips on interviews. Again, I can go into this in a more in-depth video if that's what you're looking for, but dress appropriately. The first impression that someone is going to get from you is as soon as you walk through that door, and it's usually by what you dress and your body language, which is my second tip. Make sure we've got super positive body language, we're making direct eye contact, we have our chest open, we have big smiles, because body language and how we dress can go a long way on first impressions. So it's super important that we make a great first impression at a job interview. The second thing I would like to say in terms of interviews is prep for those common questions. Why did you choose our company to apply for? How can you see yourself fitting into the company? What attributes do you have that make you perfect to work for this company? What would you say your biggest strength is as a person? What would you say your biggest weakness is as a person? Having prepped answers for these questions that can roll off your tongue and prepping for interviews will be key to your success, and also to feeling comfortable in that interview. If you know you've got some stuff under your belt and some stuff that you are comfortable talking about with regards to yourself, that will make you much more at ease when you're in that interview room. So those are my 3 things: getting a really good CV, doing your research, and preparing super well for your interviews. The last thing I want to add to that is perseverance, okay? You might not get your first job, you might not get your second, you might not get your third, you might not get your fourth. It's okay. Persevere and ensure the jobs that you're applying to and the things that you're doing make you happy. Your happiness is paramount above anything else in the industry of work, and I promise you, if you wake up every day to do something that you are happy to do, you will have a much more successful, calm, balanced and loving life. If you would like any more personal information in terms of finding a job and you'd like me to help you on a one-on-one basis, do drop me a message, because like I said earlier in the video, this is something I'm really passionate to move forward with. So please drop me a message, drop me a DM, comment down below, and I'd really love to help you with that. Thank you for watching day 7 of 20 days to plan. I can't believe we're a week in already and we've already covered so much. We've still got some gems to come your way, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 8, where we are talking about the differences between A-levels and university. Catch me there at 10 AM. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember guys, anything is possible if you just work. Bye!